Hello, ladies, gents, and intrepid reporters. Eating lava lamps. We return to Spelunky speedruns. They'll never stop. Forever will continue. Until the end of time. This is the introduction that I will continue to repeat also until the end of time. There is just never any variation. There is never any alteration to the goals that we're going to set for ourselves. We're just going to go fast, trying to beat the personal best. That is just the permanent state of mind that I am carrying. With these speedruns, I have no weird other motivation other than no, don't grab it. No other motivation other than to improve on that personal best, and I'll have it. Damn it, I will have success in this. Oh, hello. Decisive, fulminated action. Oh yeah. Feels pretty damn great to encounter this scumbag and utterly destroy him in the fastest way possible and get immensely rewarded for it. Get that jetpack, get that. Actually, we already had the compass. We don't want to go this way. We already had the compass, but get those bombs, jetpack, and there was one more thing I'm not thinking about right now. So good, so good. He just turned on a dime right there. He was going that one way and he just turned around, no problem. What a scumlord. He didn't even need to find a wall. You know what? You know what? That second bomb is going to solve our problems. It didn't. It's all good. We're just going to assume that those bullets will not find me. It's all good. Life is great. Why even worry? This is our first run. Ah, it's raining men. It's raining men, and not in the super gay way that I will very much enjoy. It's actually raining men that have their mouths open and want to bite on my eyeballs as they careen to their deaths. This jetpack though, this jetpack is going to be amazing. I resent the fact that this whole thing is going on. What a terrible exit, but thankfully it was just 1 point of damage. It could have been such a enormous disaster there. I don't really have anything interesting to say. I blew my wad 100% yesterday doing the daily challenge. I had a whole stack of topics to talk about, and I did, and then it was over. And now I am completely bereft of anything even remotely interesting to talk about. So I'm just 100% focusing on Spelunky, and you know, something will emerge. Something will emerge, like, I guess I'll just put a bomb here and just do this, I suppose. Something to talk about will show up, such as the direct and fast humiliation of this man. Always very happy to point out such events. These people were hopped up on psychedelics. They were so extremely efficient in their... Oh, that is not the button that I meant to press. So extremely efficient in their Spelunky murdering ways. It was way too fast for me to react. And of course, there was a freaking message on the... There was a message on the screen. That's what truly prevented me from seeing that guy. Is I'm going to just blame the interface, blame the game, and not the player. I am not to blame for the intense incompetence that I have exhibited for what is it now, 15 episodes of this. We have finished the game a couple times. I did get a new personal best at some point, but you would think that in a collection of, what, 7 hours of doing this? That rope was so unnecessary. Please, let me go. I mean, this is totally worth it. The Mattock makes life so much nicer. But, not very happy with the point of damage. Alright, it's all good. You would think that we would have had bigger success by now, right? It's been a lot of hours of playing Spelunky speedruns. At least 7. You would think that there will be a new and improved, incredible personal best at the end of that, but nope. Nothing but complete incompetence. I really hate this. And I hate, personally, the way this level looked. It was just not going to the right-hand side and realizing, hey, there's actually a path to the exit here. It would have been nice. Not gonna lie. Please nerf boomerangs. Boomerangs are way too deadly. They have the ability to stun lock you to death no matter where you are and what your name is. You could be the son of a senator. You could be the president's... Oh, the president's daughter. And they will still stun lock you to death. This is just unconstitutional. Absolutely outrageous. In all my gamer times, I've never found such injustice. We had all that good stuff. Yeah. So that I could tell you about is men. I've been playing RimWorld. Just got an update. It's right now on the unstable beta branch, but I tried it out because I just could not wait. They made so many improvements to the vanilla interface. I am very, very happy with it. It's alright, it's all good. That was a concentrated burst of incompetence for you to enjoy. So I am looking forward even more to resuming our RimWorld series. There's going to be... I'm not going to make that promise because I might not get the time to get it done. I was going to say there's going to be a big recap episode in which I make a scripted kind of narration. But I don't want to make that promise and then it's like, it turns out that it's way more work than I thought it would be. And, you know, it becomes a big drag to make it. So I'll attempt to do it, see if it's not too much work. It was 70 episodes that we had, so, you know, it will be quite the challenge. We don't want to teleport into the... Whoa! Swap places, my good friend. It will be a challenge to summarize that and, you know, get clips from that series. But I'll try. Ooh. Anticipate that to work out. Ooh, there's the exit. I did not anticipate also that it will be there, but thankfully it all worked out because that weirdo jumped straight onto our feet. Stump his head. Another storm, man. There's so many of them. Yeah. Where are you, Mr. Shotkeeper? I'll take this point of damage. It's all good. It's all good. Everything is according to plan. But man, am I so looking forward to playing some more RimWorld. I should be dead right now. I should have become a tree right there. I'll accept it. It's all good. Managed to survive getting shot in the freaking face. It's all good. I think it's time to let go of this teleporter, huh? Managed to teleport the highest distance. And that was exactly what I needed to die into the wall. Anyway, the timing of it is pretty damn nice because we'll be finishing Celeste in a couple more episodes. I don't know how long Farewell is going to take. I'm just going to commit suicide here. I don't know how long Farewell is going to take, the very last episode of Celeste. But I can't imagine it will be more like 3, right? I mean, I have become the most elite Celeste player of all time. Please put me on. You don't want it? So I'll do it myself. I have become the most elite Celeste player of all time. Now I realize this is not stuff that everybody enjoys. Can't say the view count of those Celeste videos are very high, but you know, I made a commitment to finish it, and I've had a great time getting through absolutely everything that Celeste has to offer. And it's been a really interesting journey with all kinds of extreme determination moments. There's places in Celeste that you wonder at the sanity of yourself for trying to keep going and getting the levels complete. It does make me question sometimes. It's like, why? Why are you subjecting yourself to these extremely difficult challenges? The thing is, though, while I'm doing it, it's actually a fun time. So it's like, why in the sense of, why am I wasting my time? Not like that. It's why in the sense of what drives me to enjoy this absolutely horrendous level of challenge. And I have decided that there's a level of addiction there. It's something that I mentioned to, well, there you go, we have been eaten. This free teleporter was just a Spelunky trap, like we know and love the Spelunky noob traps. And I am quite the noob where that is concerned. There's a level of addiction to challenging games that you will find it anywhere from getting over it to Dark Souls to extreme super challenges like the End is Nigh and Celeste. There's that nice high that we all chase. We all meaning the people that are always trying out these challenging games. When you get it done, it feels so good. What the freaking hell was that? Was that the the skull bouncing onto my head? Probably. It feels so good when you finally get it after all the work into the level. That injection, what would it be? Serotonin? One of the wonderful chemicals that your brain will shove into your head. I'm slightly resentful about this chain of events, not going to lie. Put that bomb there, and in fact, I'm going to be a total diligent Dilbert. Put that in the thing, and now we're going to hopefully find the exit. Is it this way? Let's find out. I almost died to a horrible. The aim there, I don't think it was 100% stupid. The aim was to swing the mattock and immediately murder him, but he so happened to have the perfect timing there. It was already an extremely delayed seed, so I'm not terribly concerned about it. Wouldn't you agree, though, that any person that plays those extremely challenging games, especially the ones that get salty about it, like if you don't get salty about it, like myself, since I am so beautiful, pristine, and perfect, I don't get salty about super challenging games, but the people that do, but still play them, damn it, I got some climbing gloves, that's alright. It's all because of the... Why is life so hard? Because of that nice injection of pleasurable chemicals when you actually get it done, that sense of victory and accomplishment, to replace the fact that our lives are devoid of any meaningful movement, any meaningful strides forward. So we replace it with video game accomplishments. What? I've been bamboozled by the Spelunky engine and its tendency to grant hyper armor at the most incongruent places possible. Like, there was no previous damage that guy took. There was nothing preventing him from being stunned by that bullet. Why did he not take damage? Could not tell you. I have no idea. I am beyond explaining that phenomenon. I'm just going to put a bomb there because that's the exit. Beyond explaining the phenomenon, the only passing thought that I could have about it, that it could be even remotely plausible, would be that the bullet barely grazed the top of his hitbox, and for some reason that was not a high enough value of what the that was not a high enough value of knockback for him to actually get stunned. I honestly cannot possibly explain it otherwise. I was going to say something along the lines of what a stupid waste of time this is to go into this place and get this crate, but we got a freaking compass out of it. Worked out really great. Compass will pay for itself in time units. You know what? This dog is coming with us. Major Stupid deserves nothing but gentle treatment. Or in fact, I was hoping to make it there before the bat gave me that coronavirus. But Scumlord dove into my soup and became a fabricated story to cover up the fact that it's actually a bioengineered weapon. Let's go. Continue on. Make our way to the exit. Ignore the dreadful call of doom. The back of our throat. Some extra ropes. I'm so good. We got that compass. Everything like our lives are solved from now on. Let's drop all the other topics of conversation and embrace the fact that everything's going to turn out okay in this particular run. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be... We're going to do that. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie, for saving me a horrible amount of pain. I rescued you. You may have an arrow sticking out of your thoracic cavity, but, you know, your life is now saved. I am very salty about the fact that I've been forced by circumstance to use my last bomb right here. But, you know, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I've been just funneled into different places, into all the levels. I've been tossed about by the generation, and now, even though we went out of the way, to get that Ujjarai, I don't have the explosives to make it happen. So, a little bit of, you know, advanced Spelunky trolling. Nothing we're not used to. It just, it got to a higher level this particular instance, but it's a familiar feeling of being mocked, actively mocked by the Spelunky algorithm. It is a sentient thing that knows exactly what I'm trying to do and how to hurt my feelings in the most egregious way possible, in the most hurtful, the thing that's going to sting the most and last the longest. That is Spelunky taking a dump over my chest. I guess we have to do it like this. I am happy about the quick thinking of using the rope instead of trying to go around. Not like a bomb would have been an option, because you see, I am out. Man, I'm great. Man, I'm good. All right. Found the exit despite Spelunky's efforts to prevent the existence of platforms upon which we can land. I would not choose this path in any other instance where we didn't have the compass, so I am glad that that arrow pointed that way, because I would have gone in a completely different direction. Excuse me? This is not right, man. Why you do this to me? Thankfully, there's not going to be any more Kali altars going forward. There will be no other Kali altars, and there will certainly not be instantly destroyed by nonsense. Oh, okay, there is an exit. There is a way through. Being here without bombs, that is the real catastrophe going on. Wow. Saved it, baby. That was just cruel. That was just absolutely uncalled for. Here I am in my absolute bestest. Thank you, Adam. You are a champion of the working man. And somehow we managed to continue on. What's the actual big time? 3:15. If we get a good level here, we could get a better time. You know what? Carrying a damsel has been working out pretty well for me. Until then it didn't. Should have maybe seen that arrow trap. I thought for the split second that it took me to jump down there, I was like, I have the damsel, I'm good. But then there was lava, you know, as sometimes there so happens to be in your life. sometimes there's just surprise lava. And all you can do is just jump into it, burn to a crisp, forget about your hopes of ever being relevant in any way. Surprise lava. What a metaphor for life in general. I will treat you like a piece of cinder. Come on, bro. A pile of cinder. There you go. We did get that chest and key configuration there, but what's the point when I'm going to use all my bombs? Yeah, I'm going to use all my bombs and then get wrecked once we find the black market. And I didn't even need the Ujjarai. That was another layer of mockery on that black market find in the previous run. How didn't need the Ujjarai, didn't have the bombs to open it up. Cruelty, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. This is what we have to put up with. But we do it because we're gluttons for punishment. It's an abusive relationship, and I'm always on the receiving end. It's alright. I'll be treated right when the sequel comes out. I'm sure I'm being told that Spelunky 2 is not going to be nearly as cruel. You know, Derek Q, I'm quite certain that Derek Q has changed his ways, and he is working on Spelunky 2 very diligently to make sure that I will no longer be abused and traumatized and made into a laughingstock. I'm quite confident this is the case. They say that abusers never change, but I think it's different. I think we have a special thing going on. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. He's doing what he can. Well, we head to the exit. I'm kind of surprised about these mines levels and how they went. It was a strange experience. It was just very winding, very like super standard way of doing things. A little mad. Whoa! Everything according to plan. Everything's going great. Just keep on going forward. We reached the 3rd level of the temple. That alone is reason for rejoicing. We can do better. We can do better. Man, we were so close to actually get a better personal best. I need to actually keep track of just how long does the Olmec fight take. Something was... what? The sticky traps configuration. Once again, you get trolled, but you just gotta roll with those Spelunky punches. It's all good. Keep on going forward. I need to really put in some effort into learning a better Olmec fight, because while I have become somewhat decent at getting getting the standard method of Olmec, just go down one level at a time, you know, typical stuff. Was that 1-1? Yeah, I don't accept this. Depends on the store. Depends on what the shop looks like. If the shop is utter garbage, I'll just go into restart. It's not utter garbage, but I am. I like that method of throwing the bomb. Look at the time. This is inadmissible. Inconceivable. Absolutely unacceptable. Just restart. Restart this slow. It ain't worth it. Much better. I was saying something and then I lost my... I derailed my train of thought. Must have been stupid like usual. I wanted to catch up to that bomb because I think I deserve death. Right there. It's okay. Olmec. There are much faster ways to do the Olmec fight. Don't do this to me. I'm trapped. I wasn't trapped. The spider will not let me go. It's like, who the hell do you think you are? You think you can escape from mighty Shelob? Absolutely not. You are my lunch, little Mexican boy. I will shove you into my mouth and I will crunch your bones between my mandibles. This 1-1 is a disaster. It's an affront against humanity itself. Okay. If you want to play it this way, I guess I'll just have to bring out the big guns. I'll just have to do all the big brain plays now. I have been reserving the absolute elite moves for a situation like this, and now I'm going to put them into effect. I was taking it easy on you, Spelunky. I was trying to just put on a show, be a little incompetent, just for your benefit. I didn't want to just show you up. I didn't want to make you feel bad that you had lost your edge. But now the real Blargh comes out. Now the true champion is going to be victorious. And you can throw arrow traps at me all you want. You can pretend like you don't even care that we're going to get to the end. But that arrow trap was actually strategic. And it's just going to solve problems later on. Just taking that extra time. Just don't even question it. It's the way it's going to be. It is a move far too advanced for your little smooth brain to even comprehend. Ooh, there's a chest. Can we maybe have a key? No key for you. Well, that is upsetting, but we got to the jungle. Go to the jungle. And everything is going. Everything's going to be okay. Let's continue my talk of being amazing and now pulling all the elite moves because they're all 100% truthful. There's no boastful attitude here. Nothing but extreme competence and absolute madness. Come on. I've been throwing my only weakness. Bats at a slightly elevated angle. How can I possibly withstand this assault? We will, though. 1 point of health is all that I need. It's all that I could possibly require to make it to the end. 1 point of health. All that it takes now is not taking any damage whatsoever. I've done it several times in the past. So there's no stopping right now. We're exactly where we want it to be. I hate you, and I want you to die. I feel violently violated by that boomerang sentinel. But like I said, you know, we're going to be just fine. Just gotta... What is this? What is this ice caves level that doesn't even give me a way forward? Absolute is that the... I think that's the exit. Yeah, it has to be, right? Yeah. The escapes have decided to bring out the big guns as well. Spelunky's listening to us. Is like, I'm going to outgun you. You filthy garbage person. You think you can beat me at my own game? Well, I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you I will prevail. I will be the guy with 1 point of health and the will to live. This 1 point of health is going to take us all the way through the temple. And I might commit to simply getting through the game. Not speed running because these ice caves have been a literal nightmare. I make it through my nights imagining ice cave levels such as this. They're awful and I resent them greatly. But we're still making it through. I got this, baby. I got this. Despite Spelunky's best efforts to hold me back, I cannot be stopped. Alright, we'll accept that. It's all good. Everything's going according to plan. There's the exit. Level 1 complete. Give me 2 more temple levels that are as difficult as possible, because there is no way you're going to stop me. It doesn't matter. The insane difficulty you throw at me, it just doesn't matter. We're going to make it, no matter what. Your witnesses is right here. All my boastful, all my bravado, all my big dick swinging, even your ultimate temptation. You're not going to sway me from this path. This is it. This is my personal best. I told you. I warned you. I gave you ample notice. I'm breaking out my big guns. The elite moves are going to start happening. There's nothing you can do to stop me. And here we are. Absolutely, here we are. There's no stopping me. This 6 bomb, 5 rope. Train? 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Well, I guess we're going to end this in Explosion Land, because then I realized this was not a personal best, so what's the point? But I would totally have beaten the game. So there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed that. I told you I brought out my big guns and it totally worked out. So you got nothing on me.